Once, in a small, secluded village, there was an old, abandoned house at the edge of the woods. The villagers whispered about it in hushed tones, calling it the House of Whispers. It was said to be cursed, a place where the spirits of the restless dead wandered, whispering secrets to anyone who dared to enter. One night, a curious young man named David decided to explore the house, dismissing the warnings as mere superstition. Armed with only a flashlight, he ventured into the woods and approached the creaking, dilapidated structure. As David stepped inside, the air grew cold, and an eerie silence enveloped him. He moved cautiously through the dusty, cobweb-covered rooms, his flashlight casting long, dancing shadows on the walls. Suddenly, he heard faint whispers, almost imperceptible, but definitely there. They seemed to come from all directions, wrapping around him like a chilling embrace. Determined to uncover the source, David followed the whispers to a staircase leading to the basement. As he descended, the whispers grew louder, more insistent, filling his mind with incoherent fragments of speech. The basement was dark, save for the weak beam of his flashlight, which flickered ominously. In the center of the basement, David found an old, wooden chest. The whispers were now deafening, a cacophony of voices urging him to open it. His hands trembling, he lifted the lid. Inside, he found a collection of dusty, old journals and a peculiar-looking key. As he reached for the key, the whispers ceased abruptly, replaced by an oppressive silence. David took the key and one of the journals and quickly left the house, the silence following him like a shadow. Back in his room, he opened the journal, hoping to find answers. The pages were filled with accounts of people who had lived in the house, each entry detailing strange occurrences and the gradual descent into madness. One entry caught his eye. It spoke of a hidden room in the basement, a room that could only be unlocked with the key David had found. The writer warned that the room held something terrible, something that should never be released. Ignoring the warning, David returned to the house the next night. He found the hidden door in the basement and used the key to unlock it. As the door creaked open, a foul stench filled the air, and the whispers returned, louder and more frantic than before. Inside the room, David found an old, cracked mirror covered with a dark cloth. He felt an overwhelming compulsion to uncover it. As he did, the whispers stopped, replaced by a chilling, mocking laughter. David looked into the mirror and saw not his reflection, but a twisted, monstrous version of himself. The mirror began to glow, and David felt an icy hand grip his shoulder. He tried to turn, but he was rooted to the spot, his eyes locked on the mirror. The monstrous reflection grinned, and David felt a sharp pain as his vision blurred and darkness consumed him. The next morning, the villagers found the house empty, the only sign of David's presence being the abandoned flashlight at the basement stairs. The whispers returned, louder than ever, and the villagers knew that the House of Whispers had claimed another victim. From that day on, no one dared to approach the house. It stood as a silent, ominous reminder of the dark secrets it held, and the whispers continued, waiting for the next curious soul to venture inside.